Hi everyone, it's Sue here from Scrappy Sue. Apologies for not getting this done soon. I'm 2 weeks now behind, so this week's and last week's. This is a challenge I set for myself that I'm going to do every week for the whole year, and it's Margarete Miller's 50 prompt card challenge. Well, it's not a challenge, I've made it into a challenge for myself. So I'm going to do week 7 now, and then I'll do week 8 straight after, and they'll probably go up the same week, and then I'll be up to date. Okay, yeah, I apologise to all my subscribers because I haven't been well again. It's just been one thing after another health-wise. The latest being a nasty bout of diverticulosis, and I've just finished antibiotics for that, and I really haven't had the inclination or the energy to do anything, to be quite honest. So I'm not making excuses, but you know, welcome back to my channel. I do really value your support, and if anybody's popped into my channel for the first time, it would be fantastic if you would subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications of any further not journals, any further videos I do. Goodness me, I've got journal on the brain. Right, let's get on. I'm using this spiral bound scrapbook. These you can buy in the UK from the Works or from Hobbycraft. Even the Range, I think, do them. So, and they're very cheap. I think this one was only about £3.50, something like £3.50. So that was week 6 last week. So this is what I drew. I'll show you now what we've got for today. And these are the cards I drew. So I drew something shiny. So I'm going to use these shiny silver buttons here. That's what I'm going to use. They're very pretty and they're shiny. So that's my something shiny. Piece of dictionary. So there's a piece of dictionary there. Those are the M's for muscular, murky and mute. Or on the back, multiply, mud and muddle. So take my pick, I suppose. Then I've got piece of fabric or fibre. So I've got this fabric sample here. This is upholstery fabric sample, which I love the colour of it. So it has got the sample name and everything on the back. So we can just cut some of this out, because this is very hard to get off on these samples. So either you use it with that stuck to the back of it, or you try and cut round it, really. So that's my piece of fabric or fibre. Then I've got this one, which is an old post-it note. This is a post-it note, and this is a beautiful reindeer, I think he is, with his lovely antlers, or stag maybe, in the woods. So I'm going to use that. And then, keeping in the theme of stags and antlers, I had a repeating pattern, so I'm going to use this paper here, which is lovely, and it's antlers with a posy of flowers in the middle, a bit like sort of a headdress, really, repeated on this page of scrapbook paper. So that's my repeating pattern. And then the one that I'm not going to use, the bonus, is anything from the grocery store. I'm not using that one today, so I'll put that to one side. Okay, so let's go. Right. So I think I'm going to put some of this lovely patterned paper down first. I'm just going to actually use it as my kind of whole background, really, I think, today. But I don't want to labour this video too much. Okay, found another button there. So let's have a look. So probably want to take some more of So let's take down this side a bit so it's all torn, and take down this. And still needs a bit off this end here. So I'm just going to actually use it for most of the page. Oh, that miscalculated. That end piece needs to be at least there. Right. Made myself a lot of scraps of that now. Okay. So I think I'm going to stick that down in the background. And then we've got our dictionary page here. So am I going to stick that down in the background, or am I going to? No, I think I'm actually going to tear it down, I think, like this, but the other way because of the fibres. Yeah, so I think I'm going to tear it like this. So let's put that over there, and I think I'll have it like that. Be quite nice. And then I can have my dictionary page somewhere like this. We can have our post-it note kind of around here. I'm only just thinking out loud as to what I'm doing. Then I'm going to cut out some of this. Let's use the pinking shears because it's already pinked all around, although these I think might be a different, mine are smaller pinking shears, but it doesn't matter. I wonder how straight that's going to look. Well, it's not too bad. So, oh, lots of horrible bits of fibre have come off it. Let's get rid of those. Oh, didn't like that. It's not very nice. Reminded me a bit of insects for some reason. Okay, so I've got this. Could have a piece of that down there. Maybe I'm just going to cut this over the bin that's on the edge of my desk, like so. Have it that way round, maybe. And the dictionary page kind of here. And here's our staggy thing, stag or whatever you want to call him. And then I've got my shiny things, so they could quite like to group them, maybe have 3 up here, maybe like that. So that would be quite nice, I think. Okay, I'm just going to tear down this and take this edge off. And do the same with this. And then I may just tear a random piece off. I don't want it too square, like so. That could perhaps now go there. And we could have our fibre material up here, and another piece of this there, maybe just popping out underneath like that. And I think our 3 shiny buttons down the side. I quite like that actually, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut this down a bit. Down here, I think. Have a piece down there. Okay, so I'm going to use one of my stamps. This is just random, and I'm going to stamp in the background first, and I think I'm going to do it in my vintage sepia here. I'm not putting it on a block, I'm just literally going to randomly do some stamping in the areas that are more visible, just to give it a bit more of an interest, like so. Okay, I might use that again in a minute. My hands are terribly mucky at the moment. Right, okay, so I'm going to pop that down first. So I've got an old bit of book page here, and I'm going to use my glue stick and just glue that down first up here, like so, and then I'm going to pop this down, and I think I'm just going to use the vintage sepia and just go down those edges because I like that colour. It's very nice. I'm not going to do every piece, I'm just going to do that piece, I think. And I'm going to pop that down here now. Don't know if this is going to stick with this, but we'll see. It is quite tough, this Scotch glue stick. It's very sticky. I'm going to pop that there, like so. I just want to bring that up a bit, like that. Okay. Whoops, the buttons are all hiding. Now I seem to have lost one. Oh, there it is. Right, okay. So that didn't want to stick. So I have to, it's always the ends, the corner bits that never quite get enough glue on them. Okay, so then this one is going to go, I think, down here like this. This one we will just pop a little bit, even though we didn't with the other one, we'll do this one. Give it a bit of a difference. Okay. My book pages get reused time and time again, as you could tell. Okay, that's that. And then I'm going to pop that down here, I think. And for that I'm going to have to use my I'm just looking for it. Oh, Beacon 3-in-1. Here it is, because it's quite thick and it's still got this on the back, because there's no point me trying to get this off. I think maybe I could probably try soaking it in water if I wanted to. If I wanted to use the material in a different way, I would probably do that. This Beacon 3-in-1 doesn't like a colder temperature here, although the UK is nowhere near as cold as some parts of the world at the moment. But it just doesn't want to come out very easily. Right, there it is. To really squeeze it hard, which kind of hurts your hands. I'm only putting a light covering on because I don't want it to come through too much. So I'm gonna kind of pop that there, I think. Let's see if it sticks. And this is my kind of post-it note. It's the only one I've got, so you know that's why I want to use it. All fibres on it now from this material, and I want to put that up there like so, like that. Okay, and I'm going to pop that down there. Like so, so there's something in the background. And then, now I was going to put these down here, like that. Could put two there and one down there. I do like a group of 3 things, so that's what I like. I think I'll stick with that. So I'm not going to put any cotton in them. I'm just sticking them down like this. Like that. Now, what else can we put on here to add to it now that we've got our, so we've got our something shiny, which are these buttons, silver buttons. We've got a piece of dictionary here and here. We have an old post-it note. Well, that's all I had really, like a post-it note. A piece of fabric or fibre, which is this here. And we have a repeating pattern, which is this in the background. I have got this piece of fabric. I did think I'd cut a different piece out to this, but it's so maybe we'll cut just a narrow piece like so, and that can be down here to give it a bit of symmetry, I think. that there, like so. And this was week number 7, wasn't it? I wonder if I've got a number 7 that would go nicely on there, just to give it a bit more interest even than what we've already got. Let's have a look. I really must do some cutting out, fussy cutting of some labels and things. Of course, I've probably got every number in here apart from a 7. Which is the usual thing. Let's have a look quickly. I don't want to just spend too long. 9, 21, 6 or 9, whichever way up you want it. 30, 3, 14, I don't think there is a 7 in here. I have that feeling. 2, 0, 15, another 9, I could pretty much know roughly what there is and there isn't in here, and I'm pretty sure I haven't come across a 7 in a long time. So what we can do is we can just bear with me while I get my numbers out. We can do our own number 7. Okay, so I've got these. There's the number 7 here. What we could do is we could stamp that on there. Actually, the colours go really nicely. We could have a number 7 there somewhere. Let's stamp it anyway. Let's put that there for a minute. Oh, I've got so much on my desk. That it's hard to find room for everything. Right, well, I can't see a block very obviously. Right, let's put that down. I'm going to have it up that way, I think. And let's use this. So 7 is that way round, isn't it? Don't want to get it back to front. And very carefully lay that on there. And hope that's turned out okay. So that's a number 7. It's a very fancy one. These are quite fancy, kind of industrial looking really. These are from China, so yeah, okay. Let's bring back our scrapbook. Now, where do we want that? Where do we want it? We want it there. I don't want to cover too much of the repeating pattern up. Maybe down there. I think there would be quite nice. Let me just put some glue on the back. Well, I just thought, I've just pressed on this. I hope, yes, it was dry, thank goodness. Now, hopefully, that's going to stick down onto that material, okay. Right, so that is my week 7 of the 50 prompt card challenge by Margarete. It's not a challenge, I know I keep saying that. It actually isn't a challenge, it's one I've set myself. So it's my challenge for using the 50 prompt cards of Margarete Miller. So have a repeating pattern there, piece of fabric or fibre here, an old post-it note, that's the nearest I could come up with, piece of dictionary here, and something shiny, which are these, and then I've added number 7 there to add a bit more interest. And I will just write on here, and what I normally write is hashtag 50 prompt cards week 7. So hashtag 50 prompt cards, then I know what week it is. And I then write off camera, I write the prompts down on a tiny bit of card which I keep in the front pocket so I know. So that's week 7. So I hope you enjoyed that. So we'll put away anything from the grocery store. We didn't use that. That was the bonus. I'm going to leave those out of the pack so that I don't pick them out again. And then I'm going to shuffle these, and we're going to pick out 5 prompts and a bonus for week 8. Okay, try and give them a good shuffle. They're not easy to shuffle with because I haven't done them on really thick card. You know, like playing cards would be quite sturdy. These are not as sturdy as those. Okay, so there's number 1, piece of washi tape. Oh, that one wanted to come down. A door or a window. A colouring book page. Let's take that one out. Paper, money or coupon. So that's 4. That one wanted to come out. Children's story illustration. That's nice. And then the last one. So the rule for my own challenge for this is I can use 5 prompts and the bonus, or I can just use 5 prompts and substitute the bonus for one of the other prompts if I don't have it, or just leave the bonus off if I don't want to use it. And then there's a business card. So that's it for next week. So I'm just going to put those back in and try and shuffle those back into the pack. But I can do that off camera. So for week 8, which I will be doing 2 this week, I'm behind. So week 8, which is this week, we have a business card, paper, money or coupon, a window or door, children's story illustration, a colouring book page, and a piece of washi tape. So that is the prompts and the bonus for week 8. Right, okay, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again, speak to you again soon. I always say I'll see you again, but I don't see you because I'm on video, aren't I? Anyway, take care, bye-bye.